Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you're new. Today we're in the late model series here at North Wilksboro. Track is pretty slick. This setup is slick to begin with. You drive this car with the right rear, which is very interesting. Fastest I ran was about like a mid-2. The guy that's in the front right now, he was the fastest in my last practice as well. He ran like a low 2, and now he got into the 1s, so should be a good race. Pretty small field. It broke the registrations up into 2 splits. So it's kind of a small field. But I do like this car and track combo a lot right now. Because you really have to drive it with the right rear. Your right rear gets a lot more worn out than your front right. It's interesting on how it works. Kind of have to do like a weird diamond effect in 1 and 2. 3 and 4, I just try to hook the bottom. Stay right along that curb. Kind of drifted up too far. Sliding off that corner. Not trying to slide off that corner like that. Ran a 3, which isn't awful, but not really what I wanted. That was a better 1 and 2, I feel like. Okay, didn't drift up off of 3 and 4 as much. Not sliding off the corner. Maybe this lap will be a little better. 340, okay. I'll take that. Didn't gain a spot out of it. Dang, the 1 car is so fucking fast. He got even quicker from practice. That's crazy. I'm kind of happy with the 340. I was hoping to get into the 2s. At least I got a better 3 than what I had before, so maybe I won't lose a spot. But so far we're starting 3rd. Got a couple people left to qualify, and I'll pick it up when we're getting ready to go green. Alright, well, we stayed in 3rd, so that's good. I'd rather be on the bottom side than the high side here. So hopefully we can get a good start, maybe get into 2nd early. And then try to see what the hell the 1 car is doing and run them down, but that's probably not going to happen. He is so fast, it's crazy. No cautions here. This is a D-class race. These late models used to be like my favorite series to run when dirt wasn't out. Even though this was an open set before, now that they have a fixed set, I like it even more because it's a lot. Probably, I haven't raced them yet, but it seems like a lot closer times than what the open series usually was. Because people know how to set up a car, and I don't. I tried to, and I got some setups, I guess, decent, but I was never good at making setups. I never have been. So I'm happy that they made a fixed series of this, because I do like these late model cars a lot. Especially since there's no cautions. It just, like, don't mess up. If you get wrecked, that really sucks, but don't mess up yourself. You should do fine. Hopefully we can have a pretty good race here. Only 10 cars here, because the way the field got split, unfortunately. Thought it was going to be like a 15, 16 person field, but then more people registered and it split us. But hopefully that means we won't have as many lap cars to deal with, or like wrecks around us. It's so easy to just spin out in these, going into the corner, coming off the corner. You're really driving with the right rear, like I said. You brake a little bit too hard going into a corner and turning, it'll get you sideways. It's pretty hard to save these going into the corners. You really just have to let off the gas and try to let it straighten out. You lose a ton of time. So hopefully we don't do that. I'm trying to like back up my corners a little bit and get like a good run off of each corner for the main part. Track should rubber up through the race more. This track isn't rubbered up very much at all. In my practice, it was pretty cloudy, so the track conditions are a lot different. It's probably going to be a lot slicker in this one since the sun's out like the whole time. I don't see any clouds around that are really going to get in the way. It was like completely overcast in my practice. It was like almost a night race, which was pretty cool. This place doesn't have any lights, but it wasn't like dark enough to where it was like hard to see on the track.
All right, spotter.
Try to get a good restart here. Get to the inside of the 3, hopefully. Going into turn 1. Turn 1 and 2 isn't too bad on the outside, but 3 and 4 you definitely want to be on the inside. 3 car was far enough up there where he had a good start. Because he like was a little bit ahead of the 1 car, so when the 1 started going... Oh, he's in the wall. 3 car pushed a little too hard off of turn 2. Can't win the race in turn 1, but you can definitely lose it. Really want to try to conserve our tires. 3 car just completely overdrove that. I like to go in on like that 2nd line and then drop down coming off, try to get a good run. Just get on the gas slowly coming off of 3 and 4. Seems like the one car takes a wider turn into it, which is interesting. He about to smack the wall there. 3 cars in the wall again behind us. He's trying real hard, I think. And it's messing him up because he's been quick. He was in my practice last time. He was pretty quick still there. I think the race aspect of it is like messing him up, and he's trying real hard, and he probably burned up his tires real quick. And also smacking the wall is not going to help your aerodynamics in turning. Because he hit that wall pretty hard twice already, it looked like. Well, let's see if we can try to chase down this one car. I doubt it, he's been so fast. Don't want to hit that grass too hard either. That will get you sideways. Oop. Hit the brakes a little bit too hard while turning in. Started getting me sideways. You saw how much time I just lost there to the one car. Because I had to straighten out and just get off the gas through that corner. Went in too high there. I haven't ran these late models in a long time, so trying to get used to them again. But I do love these cars. It's real interesting how you have to drive this track with the right rear, though. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it to be like a real tight setup, but it's not at all. Pretty loose. Which I'd rather have a loose setup than a tight one, because you have more opportunity to mess up, really, and it's more on the driver. I like having more control in the input of the car, really. It's kind of like how the new tires are in the dirt late models, in a way, because you really have to drive it with the right rear more, instead of just like chucking it in and getting it to slide through the corners. A lot different, which I do like. I do like the new tire model on dirt for the late models. Street stocks, I don't really know much of a difference. I didn't feel much of a difference in those. If you guys know what the difference is in the dirt street stocks that they changed, I didn't really feel it. It kind of felt pretty much the same. They said they kind of modeled them off the big block tires, which I don't know what that means compared to what the old tire was on the street stocks. But I just haven't ran much oval in a long time. I ran some of the modifieds recently, and then I think I ran a truck recently. I don't remember 100%. I feel like I ran a truck somewhat recently. Or I wanted to. I think I wanted to run the trucks at Martinsville, and I didn't because they weren't there last week. Three cars pulled away from 4th place and back. Number 1 through 5 is 1st through 5th. That is really funny. That does not happen often. If we could finish like that, that'd be hilarious. Like, if everybody... And 10th isn't 10th. Where are the rest of them? I'm not going to check because I'd probably mess myself up driving. But that's really funny. We are going to have a lap car up here, though, the number 10 car. Haven't seen any smoke or anything yet, so I don't know if people have wrecked. Already 13 laps in. Tires aren't feeling too bad so far. Haven't gotten too sideways or anything like that, so I feel like I'm not burning up my tires, which is good. Because sometimes in practice when I was going too hard, I could like hear my tires squealing going through like the whole corner. Really try not to do that and save them for later on if I need them. Oh, the 8 car's in 9. That's sad. I was really hoping the 9 car was in 9th to keep that trend up. That would have been funny. But what have you guys been running lately? Have you guys been running more dirt, oval? What kind of series? And do you guys like the new fixed series that they threw in? Because I do. I'm happy they threw the modifieds as a fixed series. These as a fixed series. Pretty sure the super late models already had a fixed series. But I don't really run the super late models on the oval side. I'm just happy they added modifieds to the fix because that's great. Especially for the people actually coming up through the ranks. Thank you. Because when I was first starting out and those were open set, I'm like, I don't know what the hell. Oh, the 3 car. 3 car about ran into the 10 and he's wrecking. Rip. Oh no, he saved it, I think. Or he might have just smacked the wall. I don't know. He about came up into the 10 car, got too sideways. I think he was pushing really hard off of 2. He about ran into the 10. caught him at the bad spot, and then was super sideways. I thought he was gonna wreck. I think he saved it. He either saved it or smacked the hell out of the wall on his right side. Well, that like gets rid of a lot of pressure behind us, because the 3 car was kind of near us. He was sticking right with us. 1 car is kind of pulling away now. There's a guy down there. That's the 9 car in 9th place now. 7 cars in 7th. That means the 6 is in 6th. Oh my god, please, can we finish like this? Can we finish with like the perfect running order? That would be hilarious. I've never seen it happen. I've seen like the first 4 or something, 5, be in the right spots, but like never the whole field. Even though it's only a 10 car field, it's a pretty small field overall. That'd be so funny. This 1 car is just so fucking fast, man. He's so good at this.
Got 20 laps to go this time by.
Got in a little sideways there. Just let it slide a little bit. Didn't really hit the gas. That would have gotten me more sideways. Or the brakes. Brakes would have not helped either. Once you get sideways, you really just have to let off the gas. Don't hit the brake, because the brake will really just screw you up too. And just let it slide, try to catch it, and then go on with your day once it's straight. Yeah, we got a 2.5. We basically got the same lead as the leader has over us. To behind us. Not trying to go too hard though and hit the wall or anything. Because we got less than 20 laps left. He's going to have to catch us a 10th or over a 10th a lap and pass us to really get here. I'm just going to take it easy. Sorry this isn't very entertaining of a race. I was hoping for a bigger field. The 1 car is just fast as hell. He's just really good at this. He's taking like a huge angle into turn 1. Try to get a run off. He doesn't take much of an angle into 3 because you really want to stick the bottom. It's all about when you get on the gas and everything too. Trying to see what his line is in 1 and 2. I'm turning down too early there because I'm going down into the grass almost. 3 and 4 I feel fine. I like 3 and 4 a lot because it's just nice, run the bottom, get on the gas, run out to the wall. 1 and 2 he takes like such a wide angle in and takes such a late exit, and I'm not good at taking as late of an exit as him. He takes a later exit and gets a better run. But North Wilksboro, I haven't ran it too much. I think I ran it when it first came out in like the street stocks and maybe the ARCA. I think I might have ran it in the ARCA when it came out. Oh no, I think I ran it in the Legends cars when it first came out. I haven't ran the Legends in a long ass time. But like the NASCAR Legends, not like the small Legends. Oh, the 8 car is an 8th again. Okay. I thought that was the 9th place car up there again. But yeah, this track is very interesting the way it runs. I do like it. I like this track a lot. North Wilkesboro is very interesting. Has a lot of nostalgia to it as well. It'd be nice for NASCAR to come back here again. Hopefully they do. That 1 car is just so damn fast. At least the lap cars are being good. Like they're just moving out the way. Well, really, I think we've only caught the 10 car so far. The other car we passed was the 9 and he spun out. And the 8 car is the first time we're catching him, I believe. I don't remember catching another lap car. Because I saw the 9 wrecked on the bottom. Not wrecked, but like spun out on the grass. The track is very wide, so you have a lot of room to wreck if you're spinning out. That 3 car stayed in 3rd though.
About 10 laps to go, my man.
10 laps to go. He must have not wrecked completely. I thought he wrecked completely, but he didn't. At least he's keeping hold in line with his number. I really want this race to finish with the numbers in their right order. That'd be hilarious. 'Cause that's kind of what the iRating expects you to do, is finish where your number is. That's why you have your number, because it's by iRating in the field. So iRacing kind of expects you to finish there. You finish better, and other guys with a higher number finish worse. You're probably going to gain some iRating, depending on how big the field is, where you finish, exactly. Because, like, I'm car number 2. If I finish farther back than, like, 3rd, if I finish 4th or further back, probably going to lose iRating. But if the 10 car finishes 5th, he's going to gain iRating. He might, even if he finishes 6th, he might gain iRating. Just because of his number. Okay, he went low there. Is he going to back out? No.
You're clear.
Okay. That was confusing.
Outside.
10 car was doing really well until that was very confusing. I thought he was letting me have the high side and he was gonna back off on the straightaway. Instead, he just overdrove the hell out of the corner, which I saw coming. That's why I backed off quick. I did not want to run into him or him run into me. 9 car is in 9th, 8th car is in 8th. I don't know where the 7 car is or the 6. That's the worrisome. I saw 5th and 5th not too long ago on the relative. Got some lap cars up here. Got to be careful of them. Got 5 laps left.
5 to go.
We're still running 19.9s. Not too bad. The leader's probably running like 8s or 7s. Consistently. At this point. Track is starting to get dark. There's some clouds rolling over. Might be a little bit more grip for the last few laps, which would be nice. Because I don't want these lap cars to wreck. Please don't wreck in front of me. That's all I hope. Because we've had pretty good control out of our car this whole race. Okay, 9 cars stayed outside. Thank you. 7 cars in 7th. Oh my god. 8 car, don't pass him. Don't pass him. Don't do it. Don't ruin it. The 6 car has to be in 6th then. Don't do it. Please finish in the running order. That'd be so funny.
Gonna be 2 to go.
2 to go. Oh no, the 7 car might get past. He went too high. Oh no, the 8 car overdrove it. Okay. I'm so invested in that. I want that to happen. I don't want the 8 to pass the 7. Don't do it, please. We got one more lap. Come on. You got it, 7 car. Stay on the low side. The 8 car goes low, 7 goes high. 8 car overdrives it, 7 gets a better run off. I don't think he's gonna get there. That 1 car is just so fast. Good win, 1. You were fast.
Thanks. Good race. Good race.
Yeah, great race. I think everybody finished in their spots. Yeah, they did. Fuck yeah, that's hilarious. The running order finished in the numbers. I think this is the first time I've seen every position finish with their number.
You did a great job. I really thought we had something for him.
Oh wow, I didn't even notice that.
I was paying attention. I didn't want the 8 to pass the 7 for that reason at the end. That's so funny. Everyone finished in their spot. Number 1 through 10, 1 through 10. That is so funny. That's hilarious. I want to go back and see what the hell happened to the 3 car. Where did that happen? It's going to be a obviously slow lap. Because he caught the 10 at such a bad spot coming off that corner. He was pushing real hard, and the 10 was up there. Oh, 3 didn't all the way catch him. I think he was trying to duck down below him, and he just got sideways trying to duck below him, being on the gas. Oh, he stayed off the wall. Nice. Good save. That changed his whole race. That saved him from losing a ton of spots and maybe even finishing last. So, good for him. That was a great save because you completely lost it off that corner trying to miss the lap car because you were pushing all the way up to the wall like you do off that corner. And just turning a little bit harder gets you loose. Back tires just go away. What were my back tires? I need to look at that. I thought he was gone in my mirror. I thought he nailed this wall, but no, he got on the brakes, saved it from the wall, and he was able to go on and finish 3rd. Because he was definitely faster than 4th by a lot, because he pulled it back away from him. We stayed about that length away from him. 1 car just kept pulling away. He was super fast. Back right, 84, 83, yeah. Front right, 88. So I saved my tires pretty decently, I feel like. I didn't really burn them up too bad. What was the leader running there towards the end? I really do want to know. 7s, 8s, 0, 8. I think he ran into lap traffic when he ran a 0 or 1. Because he consistently ran 8s other than that. And then I was running 0s, 9s, 0s, 9s. So yeah, he was a 10th or 2 faster than us consistently, which makes a lot of sense why he kept pulling away. Towards the beginning, I was doing fine. I was actually keeping up with him for the most part up here. and he just started pulling the hell away the back half of the race. He was still a little bit faster in the beginning for sure, because his fast lap was a 278, mine was a 338, so not too big of a difference. What was the 3 cars? He had a 451. I can't fucking talk. But yeah, ran pretty good in the beginning, back half of the track, back half of the race, he was just pulling away. Once it hit like, it looks like about lap 15 or so, I started falling off a lot harder than he did. And he started running 6s, and then I started running 8s about then. So that's when he started really pulling away. But great race overall. Everyone finished in their position, which is so funny. So let's go see what kind of iRate we actually ended up getting out of this, because we're going to gain a little bit. I'm happy we ended up getting that spot in the beginning over the 3. What did happen to him? Because he had a good start. He just pushed really hard, I think. And oh no, he smacked the wall here. I forgot. Yeah, he pushed a little too hard off a 2 and just smacked the wall. It would have been hard to pass him though, because I know we were about the same speed in the beginning. It would have been tough to pass him. I think he just overdrove the corner the first couple laps, trying to keep up with the 1 or I. Like, I think he was just trying really hard. Because once he got into a rhythm, when he fell back some, right there, he just didn't brake enough and just went way up the track. I gained even more time. And then he has the 4 battling with him, so I think he was just too anxious and not getting on the brakes hard enough, or he was getting on the brakes too hard and trying to kind of sliding up, because once he got into a groove, he was pretty quick, started pulling away from 4th a ton until the lap car, and he almost wrecked, but he saved it. That was a good save. But definitely going to gain a little bit of iRating. Very happy about that. And let's go see what we end up getting out of this race. Alright, results are in. Strength of field was almost 2K, which isn't too bad. That was a pretty small field. It was only 2 splits, I believe. Yeah, so I think the other race had 9 or 10 people. But yeah, the 1 car was by far the fastest. He's raced this already. He has more champ points in a different race. We gained 34. Happy about that. Back over 3,300 on the oval side, which is very nice. But really clean race overall. The 3 car, he had 3 incident points, and the 9 had 1. So really nobody hit each other at all, because that's an off track, and that was a loss of control and off track. Oh no, he smacked the wall hard as hell. That was a 2x, and then off track for that save that he had through the grass. So very good race overall. I think it's just the funniest thing that the car numbers finished in their position, even though we started in a lot different positions than what we finished. Because I started 3rd, finished 2nd. He got 2nd, finished 3rd. 5th to 4th, 4th to 5th, 7th to 6th, 8th to 7th, 10th to 8th, 6th to 9th. He was the big loss there, which is unfortunate for him because of his spin or loss of control. Like, he got into the grass, so he lost a ton of time. And then the 10 car, we lapped him twice, just passed him on the track. So pretty much up to 6th gain iRating, because the way his number works, finishing 6th, and I'm pretty sure what I've heard before, the same amount gain is the same amount loss. Don't know 100% by that. You can do the math right here if you want. I've never done the math, but I've heard that before, which makes sense. It just redistributes the points basically in a race. That makes a ton of sense to me, at least. So pretty happy with how that went. The number 1 car is over 5K iRating. Makes a lot of sense. He probably races these a lot. He's very good at them. He saves his tires and just runs quicker than everybody. So there was no catching him unless he really messed up, smacked the wall, a lap car got into him. I'm happy with how I ran. I haven't ran these late models in a long time. I love this series, and I'm happy that they have it fixed. Might be running it more often when they're on better tracks. Lately, they've been on pretty bigger tracks, or like Lucas Oil, and I don't like Lucas Oil. So I do want to run this series more. It's just I need to find it at good tracks I like, that I want to run at least, like Five Flags or South Boston, stuff like that. Smaller, I like short track racing, and North Wilksboro is like a good medium-sized track for these cars, and the setup is just loose with them, which is a lot of fun. Do like that a lot, so I like the loose setups. So hopefully they stay like that for the series, and there's no cautions, so these races go by pretty quick. So appreciate you guys for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe if you want to see some more racing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.